In this module, we will discuss the pages and functions used for lateral navigation. This discussion will include route modification, the legs page, and the hold page.
LNAV refers to FMC navigation along a lateral path.
Let's first discuss route modification. This will include airway modifications, route offset, and the direct to function. Route modifications may be viewed on the ND using the plan display. Rotating the ND mode control on the EFIS control panel to plan displays the map center line with the step line select prompt on the legs page. The center annunciation indicates which waypoint is in the center of the ND. Pushing the step line select key advances the center annunciation of the next waypoint, and that waypoint is displayed in the center of the ND. Airway modifications are made on the route pages. Airway modifications. The FMS route must be modified to reflect a new ATC clearance. Airway modifications to fly to a current flight plan waypoint are accomplished by entering the new airway next to the waypoint. In this example, the route is modified to fly via Victor 4 to Yakima. Airway modification to fly to a new waypoint is accomplished by entering the new waypoint next to the airway. In this example, the route is modified to fly Victor 4 to Pendleton. A route discontinuity is created when the new airway or waypoint does not connect with the active route. Entering a waypoint on the active route in the box prompts removes the route discontinuity.
Question. Answer B is correct.
Let's discuss another route modification, route offset. A route may be offset left or right up to 99 miles. In this example, a route offset of right 20 is entered on the route page. The execute key executes the route offset. The FMC directs a turn to the offset leg, and the FMS CDU annunciator offset illuminates to indicate the route offset function is active. The offset route may be removed by entering 0 in the offset line. Pushing the execute key removes the route offset. The FMC directs a turn to the active route.
The route offset ends a beam, a discontinuity, the end of route waypoint, a course change greater than 135 degrees, a holding fixed waypoint, the start of its standard terminal arrival route, or an approach transition or procedure.
FMC message end of offset is displayed prior to the end of the route offset.
When passing a beam the last offset waypoint, LNAV remains engaged and the autopilot maintains the last heading. Question. Answer A is correct.
Question. Answer C is correct.
Finally, let's discuss route modification using the direct to function. This discussion will include methods to fly present position direct, intercept a leg direct, and intercept a course direct. Direct to modifications are made on the legs page. The direct to function is used to fly direct to a waypoint by modifying the active waypoint. The active waypoint is displayed as the first waypoint on the first active legs page. The active waypoint is the waypoint the FMC is navigating to. The legs page will be discussed in further detail later in this module. To modify a route to fly direct to a waypoint, enter the desired waypoint on the active waypoint line. In this example, we will fly direct to Ephrata.
The present position direct course is updated until execution and is displayed on the modified legs page.
Pushing the execute key executes the modification to fly present position direct. The FMC directs a turn to the new active waypoint.
When modifying the route to intercept a leg or course direct, the FMC uses the entered course to navigate to the active waypoint. The autopilot heading select mode is used to turn the airplane to intercept the active leg or course to the active waypoint.
Prior to execution, the flight crew may select an intercept course to the new active waypoint. If the modifying waypoint was already part of the active route, the route leg course is displayed on the intercept course line. In all other cases, box prompts are displayed.
Pressing the intercept course line select key displays the leg course in large font. When executed, the FMC will use the route leg course to navigate to the new active waypoint.
To intercept a course direct, enter the desired inbound course on the intercept course line. In this example, the desired inbound course to Beehive is 051. A route discontinuity is created if the waypoint entered is not on the active route. Entering the appropriate waypoint in the box prompts removes the route discontinuity. The FMC message "Not on Intercept Heading" is displayed when the current airplane heading will not intercept the inbound course prior to the new active waypoint.
Question.
Answer A is correct.
Selecting an approach with no transition displays an approach intercept fix on the approach intercept line. Line selecting the Approach Intercept key displays a modified route legs page. The Approach Intercept fix becomes the active waypoint, and the inbound approach course the intercept course. This course is displayed on the active waypoint line and on the intercept course line. Crew entries are not permitted on the Approach Intercept course line. Execution results in an intercept course to the active waypoint. Selecting an approach and transition displays an approach intercept to the initial approach fix. Prior to executing a present position direct modification, the active route may be stored as the inactive route. Pushing the route copy line select key stores the active route as the inactive route, and complete is displayed when the FMC has completed the task. The inactive route is the route not currently active.
Prior to executing present position direct modification, pushing the Abeam Points line select key inserts Abeam Points prior to the new active waypoint. Abeam points are waypoints on the direct to leg that are based on and perpendicular to waypoints bypassed using the direct to function. Let's now discuss the legs page. Our discussion will include the legs page, data page, and waypoint wins page. The route pages represent the flight plan route in an ATC clearance format. The legs page contains a detailed listing of all waypoints. Legs page displays the waypoint identifier, leg direction, leg distance, and VNAV values. The VNAV values will be covered in the VNAV module. Leg direction is displayed above each waypoint as a magnetic course, track, or heading to the waypoint. A T is added when a true course, track, or heading is the displayed leg direction. The leg distance between waypoints is displayed in the center of the page.
Question.
Answer A is correct.
Leg sequence may be modified by bypassing, adding, or deleting waypoints.
By entering a downtrack waypoint earlier in the sequence, the entry bypasses and removes all waypoints in between. Additional waypoints can be added to the route, creating a route discontinuity. Entering the appropriate waypoint removes the route discontinuity. Any waypoint except the active waypoint may be deleted from the route.
Question. Answer B is correct. Now let's discuss the route data page. Pushing the route data line select key displays the route data page for the waypoints displayed on the route legs page.
The ETA and predicted fuel are displayed for each waypoint. The wind line allows selection of the waypoint wind page. Pushing a wind line select key displays that waypoint's waypoint wind page. W on the wind line indicates one or more winds have been entered for that waypoint. Altitude temperature and wind information is used by the thrust management function. Entering an altitude in the altitude line places the altitude in ascending order and displays dash prompts for wind entry. Up to 4 altitudes may be entered. If the altitude temperature and wind are displayed in small font, the values were propagated from another waypoint wind page. Altitude temperature may be entered on the altitude OAT line. The entered altitude temperature with standard lapse rate is used to derive outside air temperatures.
Altitude entries are deletable.
Let's now discuss the hold page.
Pushing the hold key without a hold at waypoint in the active route displays hold at on the legs page.
Pushing the present position line select key displays the route hold page with the present latitude longitude as the holding fix. The holding pattern may be specified as a quadrant and radial, and as a course and turn direction. The inbound leg may be defined in time or distance. The speed target altitude line displays the VNAV values from the legs page and can be changed by the flight crew. The fix ETA line displays the ETA to the holding fix.
An expect further clearance time may be entered on the EFC timeline. Entry alters waypoint ETA and fuel remaining predictions. With no entry, fuel remaining at destination is predicated on no fuel being used for holding. Holding time available represents fuel, displayed as time over and above that required to destination and entered as reserve.
The best speed line displays the best holding speed for present altitude and may be greater than regulatory maximum airspeed. Pushing the execute key sequences the hold at waypoint into the active route. When a hold at waypoint is part of the active route, pushing the hold key displays the hold page.
To leave the holding pattern, push the exit hold line select key. Exit armed replaces exit hold and the execute key light illuminates.
Pushing the execute key removes the holding pattern. The FMC directs a turn to return to the holding fix via the inbound course and continue on the active route. Pushing the next hold line select key displays the hold at on the legs page, allowing entry of a new hold at waypoint.
Question. Answer B is correct.